Welcome back to the deep dive. Today we're really taking you on a journey somewhere that, well, it just captures the imagination, Sri Lanka's beaches. Our source material paints this incredibly vivid, um, really alluring picture. And our mission today in this deep dive is to sort of unpack why. Why are these shores seen as some of the most captivating on Earth?
Yeah.
We want to give you that shortcut,
Yeah.
to really understand their unique charm. What makes this tropical paradise so special?
And the article we're looking at, it really doesn't hold back, does it?
Not at all.
Right from the start, it's promising beauty, charm, and joy. That sets a pretty high bar, I think.
It really does.
And as we dig into the details, we'll see how these things, beauty, charm, joy, aren't just like adjectives thrown around. They seem deeply woven into the coastline itself.
Like an invitation.
Exactly. An invitation to somewhere these qualities are, experiences you can actually feel.
Okay, so that first big description. Sri Lanka's beaches are a true tropical paradise, filled with beauty, charm, and joy. It's evocative, for sure. But then the source gets specific, right? It talks about how it details the visual stuff, the tactile elements.
Yeah, the sensory details.
Exactly. Stretching along the island's golden coastline, they offer soft sands, turquoise waters, and palm-fringed horizons. So, okay, let's unpack this. How do these bits, sand, water, palms, add up to feeling completely, well, captivated?
Right. What's the magic there?
Yeah, what's the alchemy? It feels like more than just the sum of its parts.
Well, I think it's precisely that blend, that symphony for the senses, that creates such a powerful draw. It's almost irresistible.
Okay.
Think about how the source layers these descriptions.
Yeah.
Golden coastline. That's not just a color, is it?
No, it evokes warmth, richness.
Exactly. Sun-kissed, it feels inviting, maybe even a bit luxurious. And psychologically, gold often means value, desire. So linking that to the coast immediately elevates it.
Makes sense.
Then soft sands. That's pure touch, isn't it? It promises comfort, a kind of gentle feeling underfoot.
A real contrast to, like, city pavements.
Totally. It's almost therapeutic. And then the turquoise waters.
Ah, yes, the classic paradise color.
Right. Not just blue, but turquoise. Vibrant, clear. It suggests calm, purity, maybe shallow, inviting water, perfect for a swim or just, looking out. It taps into that desire for serenity, for refreshment. And finally, those palm-fringed horizons. That's the iconic silhouette, isn't it?
A postcard shot.
Pretty much. But it's more than just shade. It frames the ocean, adds that rustling sound, maybe. It's the complete picture of a tropical escape.
So it's like hitting all these subconscious buttons for relaxation and escape.
Exactly. I think this combination, it isn't accidental. It taps right into our sort of innate desires for peace, natural beauty, and just a release from, well, modern life.
Yeah.
It captivates almost effortlessly because it resonates so deeply with those fundamental human yearnings for an ideal escape.
That idea of tapping into, like, archetypal yearnings is really interesting. It suggests there's some smart psychology behind why these places appeal so much.
I think so.
But what I found even more striking reading this is that it's not just one perfect image stamped across the whole island.
Right? It mentions variety.
Yeah, the source really highlights how each beach carries its own unique character. That suggests a whole spectrum of experiences, not just one type of paradise. And it gives examples, right? It goes from the lively surf of Arugan Bay to the tranquil shores of Unawatuna and Marissa. That diversity seems, well, pretty key to its appeal. Something for everyone, maybe.
Oh, absolutely. That diversity is, I think, a crucial differentiator. It means different kinds of travelers can find their spot all on one island.
Okay.
So when it talks about the lively surf of Arugan Bay, what does that make you picture?
Energy, action, maybe younger crowds, surfers, obviously.
Exactly. Dynamic energy. It's not quiet contemplation there. The ocean's alive. It's challenging surfers. It implies adventure, excitement, adrenaline maybe.
Right. A real buzz.
You can almost imagine the surf schools, the experienced riders, that vibrant beach culture, maybe music later on. It's for that active, probably social crowd.
Okay, so that's one end of the spectrum.
And then the complete opposite. Tranquil shores of Unawatuna and Marissa.
Tranquil. That word says it all, really.
Doesn't it? Peace, calm, serenity. These are the places where the waves are gentle, just lapping. It's a seething sound, not a challenge.
Safer for swimming, maybe?
Probably. Ideal for a gentle swim, snorkeling, just wading comfortably. The focus shifts entirely to relaxation, unwinding, recharging.
So who goes there? Families? couples.
Could be. Families with young kids needing calm water, couples wanting a romantic, peaceful vibe, or just anyone looking to switch off, maybe read a book under a palm tree.
It's fascinating how one small island offers such different beach personalities.
It really is. It underscores that multifaceted charm. It's not just beautiful, it's like intelligently varied. You get a tailored experience whether you want high energy or deep calm.
It's a great point. It's not just about the static beauty, but the range of experiences these different places allow. And the source makes it clear this beauty isn't just, a backdrop. These beaches are alive. They have a rhythm. It talks about how sunsets paint the skies with breathtaking colors, which is amazing in itself. But then, crucially, it adds that fishermen, surfers, and travelers bring life to the shores.
Right, the human element.
Yeah, it's this dynamic interaction that seems to lift the experience beyond just being picturesque. It makes it feel lived in, a constantly changing scene of activity, culture, shared moments.
Absolutely. And that synthesis, that blend of natural beauty and real human activity, that's what truly elevates the Sri Lankan beach experience.
Yeah.
It turns it from just a pretty spot into a living, breathing place.
Yeah.
The sunsets, like you said, they're spectacular, but they're also shared events, right? Everyone stops to watch. It invites that collective awe. But it's the people who add those layers of authentic cultural warmth and energy.
So let's break that down. The fishermen.
Okay, the fishermen. Their presence isn't just quaint, it represents this deep, ongoing connection to the sea. A tradition.
Right. It's real life happening.
Exactly. You see their boats, maybe distinctive, colorful ones out at dawn or pulled up on the sand. It tells a story of livelihood, community, those ancient rhythms. For a visitor, that offers, I think, a real sense of cultural immersion. You're seeing a genuine way of life, not some tourist show. It adds authenticity.
That makes a big difference. And the surfers, we touched on them.
Right. The surfers bring that adventure vibe, that youthful energy. They create these hubs of activity, skill, maybe a bit of friendly competition. It's a modern layer on top of the traditional coastal life.
Okay. And the travelers.
Us, potentially.
Yeah, the travelers. People from everywhere, all seeking their own version of paradise, but sharing these spaces. That fosters a sense of, shared discovery.
Yeah.
Often leads to a pretty peaceful, open atmosphere, I find. It's about connection.
Connection, yeah.
So when the source wraps it up as blending peace, adventure, and cultural warmth, it's pulling all those threads together.
That makes sense now. It explains how that specific mix creates a really holistic, rich experience that's way more than just lying on a beach. This dynamic tapestry, nature, culture, activity, that's what leads to those unforgettable memories it talks about.
It's not just a visit then. It's
an immersion, exactly. An immersion into a vibrant, living, coastal culture.
An immersion, not just a visit. I like that. That really captures how these different pieces fit together. Okay, so we've looked at the sheer sensory beauty, the amazing variety, lively surf to quiet coves, and now this vibrant human pulse. Fishermen, surfers, travelers, sunsets.
The whole package.
Right. And the article, it confidently concludes that Sri Lanka's beaches stand as some of the most enchanting in the world. So why that ultimate praise? What makes this combination truly world-class, do you think, beyond just being nice?
Well, if we connect all these threads, look at the bigger picture. I think the real magic, the secret sauce, isn't just that Sri Lanka has beautiful beaches. Lots of places do. It's its unique ability to fuse all these compelling things together into one experience. That simultaneous presence, and crucially, the integration of these factors.
So it's the combination itself.
Exactly. The visual paradise pulls you in, yes. But then it's deepened by knowing you can find your kind of beach high energy or deep calm all on the same island.
Right.
But maybe even more critical is that blend of authentic living culture, the fisherman's rhythms alongside the modern adventure and the quiet escape. It offers that active immersion we talked about, not just a passive view.
You're part of it, not just looking at it.
Precisely. You're witnessing tradition next to modern leisure, sharing moments with locals and other travelers. It creates this multifaceted experience. It's not just a vacation, it feels more like a rich story you step into.
A narrative.
Yeah, and I think that's a testament to how nature and human interaction, when they blend just right, can create something truly extraordinary. Something, as the source says, profoundly enchanting on a global scale. It hits all those different notes a traveler might be looking for in an escape. It creates that depth of memory.
That depth of memory, born from such a multifaceted experience. Yeah, that feels like what truly sets it apart. This has been Quite a vivid journey through the beauty, the variety, and the soul of Sri Lanka's beaches.
It really is a compelling picture.
We've walked through the soft sands, the turquoise waters, felt the energy of Arugam Bay versus the peace of Unalwatuna, and seen that rich tapestry woven by fishermen, surfers, travelers. It's definitely clear why the source sees it as a place for unforgettable memories. That blend of peace, adventure, cultural warmth, it's all there.
And this brings up an interesting question, maybe for you, our listener, to think about.
Okay.
When you picture your ideal paradise, what does that actually look like for you? Is it pure, undisturbed tranquility, like a totally secluded beach, nothing but the sound of waves? Or is it thrilling adventure, catching waves, exploring underwater? Or maybe, like Sri Lanka seems to offer, is it that rich mix? Adventure, peace, but also infused with that authentic culture and human connection.
That's a good question.
How might a place like Sri Lanka, with all these different offerings, how might it challenge or maybe confirm your own idea of what an enchanting escape really is?
Indeed. Definitely something worth pondering.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the really quite enchanting world of Sri Lanka's beaches.
My pleasure.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep discovering, and maybe go find your own version of paradise.